Hey everybody, this is Keisha with Saving Greens Homestead, and you guys, I made a whole other video before I actually started doing the work over here in this bed, and to walk you through it. And I don't know what happened to that video. It got deleted or something. I don't know. It just disappeared. I put cardboard all down in the bottom of this, and the purpose of the cardboard is not to keep the weeds out, because weeds are gonna be weed seeds are all in this dirt and they blow in from everywhere anyways, so it's gonna have weeds. But the cardboard is just extra food, I guess, for the worms and stuff. As the cardboard breaks down, it'll help nourish the microbiology in the soil. So everything that I'm doing here is geared to promote good soil. Anyways, you guys, I just wanted to do an intro for you since that video was lost, and just share with you a little bit of what got left out because of the missing video. Oh, and also, at the time when I started the video, it was very windy, and I didn't have my wind guard on my camera because the wind just started picking up out of nowhere. So some of the video there's some wind noise, and then when I did other parts of the video, I put the other mic in order to keep the wind noise down, and so my voice is a little bit lower, so you might have to turn up your volume for that particular video clip. Let's roll the film. The sun is out now. The wind started picking up though, and there's still some real dark, menacing looking clouds over in the distance. But I was able to get the cardboard in. I got that first part, the first half of the bed done. And I'm going to get the dirt in there because, as you can see, it's starting to get really, really windy again. And those menacing clouds are getting closer. So I'm going to try and get some of those branches over there put down on top of this cardboard. Okay, so now I got some branches in there. It's not nearly as much as I would want to put in here, but this will work for now. So as you can see, I got that all done, and now I'm going to be working on getting these leaves. See all those leaves over there that the wind blows up in my front doorway? I'm gonna clean all the trash out of there and get all those leaves and plus some out of my backyard, and I'm gonna fill that in on top of the branches. And you guys, I just wanted to point out that it makes sense to use these in gardening, because if you think about it, the trees that these fall from, their roots go down very deep. So the leaves are full of nutrition, nitrogen, and other materials and elements that are from deep down in the soil that other plants can't get to, because tree roots are able to travel down further. And so when they shed and drop their leaves, these are just little powerhouses of nutrition for our gardens, packed full of everything. So that's why I'm using leaves in here. They're a really good resource. Okay, real quick, I wanted to show you where I got these other leaves from. I was getting them from over here. So when the wind blows everybody's leaves over here, and all my leaves from my fruitless mulberry fall off, they drop down here and just blanket this area. So you can see where I have already stripped the ground of the leaves that was covering it. But then you see there's still more leaves for me to get here, more leaves over here to get. So, and then I usually just toss all the leaves over here. These are kind of like my composting areas. And so I just toss everything over here. Now there's another area where I'm going to get the rest of my leaves to fill that in. And it's a more embarrassing spot for me to show you. I mean, you see my garden. Everything is a hot mess right now. Even this area is a hot mess right now. But this part is even worse. So, okay, I'm going to show you. Okay, right here. This is a lot of stuff here that is just dumped over here. But this is my husband's recyclables pile. And what happens is over the course of days and weather, these plastic bags break apart and everything just comes out. And because we get winds from over this gate right here, all of this stuff just gets blown everywhere, as you can see over here. So I'm gonna be out getting these leaves and doing double duty, getting these leaves, and we're going to be getting these bottles picked up, and hopefully I'll convince him to go and get this done, recycled, after I get that super poop out of the back of my truck. So anyways, I try not to show people this part of the yard, this side of the yard, because it's just a lot of mess. And it's not just his. Some of it is his. Automotive stuff. Some of it is mine, my gardening stuff that I use, and some of it is just not necessary, but like I keep the cardboard from stuff to use in my garden, like you saw me do in the front yard. I'll use this to cover up my beds. Look who's coming over. He heard my voice. And then I have a lot of stuff left over from when I was doing projects and building stuff that I need to put away and organize. I know I'm not alone in this. Leave in the comments if you got a side of the yard that is a hot mess that you don't even like to venture or talk about. Let me get busy doing this work. Got this bed finished with the leaves. At least the leaves part. It's all filled with leaves. There's some paper trash in here, but that's fine. Paper will break down. There are some little pieces of plastic that I missed, but I got most of it out. It's not going to hurt anything. So the next thing that I'm going to do, especially because we've got a lot of wind going on with this storm blowing in still, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some of this dirt on top. Not a lot, just enough to weigh down the leaves and stuff and to give it some weight so it can settle down. And then from there, I'm going to add the super poop. It is yet another day, a new day. And this is where I'm at so far. I got some of just the native dirt that I pulled out of this yard in here to act as a filler and to hold down those leaves and the branches. And all I'm going to do now is I want to start installing my walkway right here. And I have black plastic to put down as a weed barrier. And I have rocks already. And I have the brick pavers, that I'm going to use as stepping stones to go in here. So I want to get this all put together too. I need to get started filling this in. And my hubby wants to wait until we get a tree to go in here. But I'm going to get it started. And then we got to figure out what tree we want. And then I'm at a standstill right now to finish this bed because I need to install the irrigation tubing through. And along these beds here as well, I need to put the irrigation tubing. So right now I'm at a standstill, so I'm gonna have to update you guys on a later date. But I finally figured out how I want the sprinklers to go and where I'm gonna have drip. So now that that's all mapped out, that all is ready to be done. We just got to get out here and do it before I can get the rest of these beds finished. So anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for following along with this update on my front yard project, and I will bring you more updates very soon. So as always, you guys, God bless.